Hello and welcome to this episode of Authordom. I'm Dawn Brooks of Dawn Brooks Publishing. I write cosy mysteries and memoirs and other things as well. And if you're a writer or an author, then you've come to the right place. Or if you're interested in getting involved in writing, authordom, etc. Although today's video, I should say, if you're a narrator, you're going to be very interested and quite slightly horrified by what's been announced this week by Amazon. So we've been expecting it coming. We've been expecting it to come for some time. Apple did a very soft launch of AI audiobooks in January, and just on Wednesday, the 1st of November, this announcement, which you can see on the screen, was made by Amazon on the KDP Kindle Direct Publishing Forum. So what does it say and what does it mean? Is this the end of audiobook narration? Let's have a look. Well, they're very excited to announce the launch of an invitation-only US beta that enables KDP authors to quickly and easily produce an audiobook version of their book using virtual voice narration, a synthetic speech technology. We know that Amazon have been working on this in the background for some time, as all big companies are, working with AI and using AI and developing AI systems. Now, the thing about this is, obviously, it's only open in the US at the minute and only open in beta, so they're trialing it. Usually when Amazon trials something, a few months down the road, when they've ironed out all the problems, it's then launched. But what's happening at the moment is that authors can create an audiobook from an ebook in just a few steps. So basically the author chooses their own book from the KDP dashboard, and according to Amazon, they can then use a few sample voices, preview and customize the audiobook. Authors then set the price at between $3.99 and $14.99, and they'll receive a 40% royalty. Now that 40% is because that's what ACX, which is the audiobook exchange, offers for audiobooks that are exclusive to ACX, which are then released and distributed via Audible, Amazon and Apple. So authors have to bear in mind that if they go down this route, they will be exclusive to Amazon. They won't be able to distribute their audiobook elsewhere. But then after publication, audiobooks will be live within 72 hours. Now that's a bit of a kick in the teeth for those of us who pay for our audiobook narration, where it takes minimum 10 days to be distributed to Audible and Amazon. But there you go, they want to push this and see where it goes to. So the audiobooks will then be available where it said anywhere where Audible titles are sold, and that at the moment is Audible, Amazon, and then I assume probably Apple, as Apple are already gone down this route, I'm not sure. And then there's a little bit, KDP authors can also choose to work with professional narrators and voice talent through ACX, which is what I've been doing and many authors have been doing for many years. Although I don't stay exclusive to ACX, I distribute to worldwide. They're basically saying that this will reach new audiences and people who are in KDP Select, and I suspect that people in the beta will be enrolled in KDP Select. I don't know, correct me if you're an author who's in this who isn't exclusive to Amazon through KDP Select. They will also be included in the Audible Plus catalogue and eligible for a share of KDP Select Global Fund. Audiobooks created by virtual voice will be clearly labelled, and as with any audiobook, customers can listen to samples. Don't know what you think. I don't feel that narrators should be shaking in the boots just yet. However, as AI improves and more audiobooks are released and the public start to accept AI, my feeling about this at the minute is the pricing, $3.99 to $14.99, the lower end, I feel people might be willing to purchase the audiobook at the lower end of the pricing scale, depending on the quality of the voice and the AI and how it develops. I'm not sure people will be willing to use their Audible credit on an AI narrated book, but I am willing to be proven wrong. So is this the end of audiobook narration for narrators? I can see the attraction. I mean, obviously the big attraction here with KDP or Amazon doing it is they are doing this for free. The author doesn't have to pay any money, the independent author doesn't have to pay any money up front at all. They get an audiobook and it's out there on Audible, Amazon, and I don't know whether it's on Apple, we'll see. But so in that sense, it's a win-win for those authors who haven't been able to afford to pay for audiobook narration. I would say this will be an opening of the floodgates, to be honest, and thousands of authors will now have books available in audio who couldn't afford and weren't able to get audiobooks out before. The other way obviously is at the moment you can go to places like 11 Labs and pay for audiobook narration by an AI, and I know some authors have gone down that route, and what they have been doing is recording audiobooks and selling them direct to readers, listeners, via their own websites or Shopify shops or whatever other WooCommerce they use, e-commerce they use. So that's already happening. At the moment, I mean, up until, as far as I know, up until this announcement, but maybe it has been going on a little bit longer, Audible weren't accepting AI narrated audiobooks. They were only accepting human voice, but clearly that's about to change. Apple changed it in the new year. As far as I am aware, Findaway Voices at the moment doesn't accept AI audiobooks, but if you know differently, please leave a message in the comments and let me know if they're already doing this, and obviously if they are, I'll make a note below. But it's, in a way, it's exciting for authors with very small pockets and small budgets. It might even be exciting for those of us who pay between $1,500 and $2,500 to have our audiobooks narrated by a human. At the moment, I personally will continue using human narrators because I write in series and people get used to the narrator who records the audiobook, but it is a very expensive process if you pay up front, which I do, and it takes between a year usually to 18 months to recoup the costs of having the audiobook produced. There is another way, obviously via the ACX audiobook exchange, in that some authors opt for a royalty share if they're happy to remain exclusive with ACX, but that's a subject for another day. So I'd be very interesting to hear what you think. Have a look around yourselves and find AI narrated audiobooks and see what you think of the whole process. And does it frighten you? It worries me slightly for audiobook narrators because although at the moment AI I don't feel is quite up to standard. You've seen how quickly things have advanced in the past 12 to 18 months, even 6 months. So watch this space.